All right, we're back for episode 22. This time I'm really just planning on digging underneath the base. I'm looking for iron and diamond. So I'm thinking of doing like y equals 0 and then like all the way down at bedrock level and just kind of dig out for a while and just kind of chat and dig. So I want to make an anvil so that I can do the name tags from the base instead of having to go over to the village. But I did get a suggestion for the name for the white horse from Shawl Traveler. So thank you very much. I will name the white horse over there Stallia. I really like that name. Very nice. So let's get into the game. All right, let's get the right screen there. There we go. All right. Yeah, I'm not where I left off because I had tried to adjust the gain on my mic so that maybe like the clicks when I'm jumping won't be quite as noisy. So we'll see if we can adjust that over time and make that better. But wow, yeah, look at all the cocoa beans. That's a whole lot of cookies. All right, so let's get ready to dig here. I was wanting to start with looking at what this coordinate is, just so I kind of have a good guide there. So negative 885, 66, negative 1182. All right, just want to make a quick note of that. And let's see, what kind of tools do we have on us here? We really just have the efficiency diamond pickaxe. Let's start with that. I'm gonna adjust my mic a little bit. It's kind of loud in my ears. I was adjusting things and I think I ended up turning up the volume on my earbud. Let's see, how well does this dig now? So efficiency 4, diamond pickaxe. What else do we have on that one? Yeah, that one is just efficiency 4. And I'm thinking, let's go ahead and go 3 blocks tall as we're digging. And we'll just start with clearing out this space. Not expecting to really find any diamonds in here, but just doing a quick test just to make a little open area. Yeah, it's not bad. I like it. All right, let's go ahead and do the same here. Do I want to adjust that? Yeah, I can change that. And we'll move these around. This was just some extra storage for all the blocks we'll be gathering as we go through. You see, we got a lot of diamonds last time. I said 15 diamonds there. Need to get those back up into the main chest. Let's see. Main thing is I really didn't want to mess with this little mine shaft that we have going here. So I want to kind of clear an area around that so we don't touch it. I didn't want to accidentally mess it up. Alright, so we got the bubble column there. So we need this one, this one, this one, and then we can go back to that next block. Let's clear that so I'm not guessing at it. Kind of bump me around. Okay, so we know, oh, and look at what we just found. Wow. Okay, so we do have our fortune pick. Alright, is that? Okay, so that's right behind our ladder. Wow, that's some good luck right off the bat. Oh, amazing luck. Check that out. Oh, and it continues. Whoa, that is a lot of diamond. Oh, wow, it goes up. That's a lot of diamond. How much do we get? 17 diamonds. That is a fantastic start. Okay, so let's see. We've got 2 blocks there. We'll switch to that one. There we go. Wow, I can't believe we already got diamonds. Haven't even really left the mineshaft area. Okay, now I'm pretty sure that's where the bubble column is. Okay, bubble column is the second block. So that's the block behind the bubbles. I didn't happen to bring any glass down here with me, did I? Yeah, let's go ahead and put those in there. Well, I'll put them here just so we can kind of keep track of what we find here. Let's see, we'll go ahead and grab half of that, put that away. We're not going to find much cobble, but I'll go ahead and keep that one. And let's go ahead and eat real quick. Alright, and yeah, I don't have any cooked food with me. We'll just go with carrots when I get hungry again. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to tweak that a little bit later, but that's good for now. Alright, so let's get our efficiency pick again. Alright. Yeah, so I guess this is going to give me a chance to just chat a little bit while we're mining underneath the base. I'm thinking of a nice big area underneath at Bedrock level. Like to do, you know, different projects and things, and we need diamonds, so this seemed to be a good place to just start digging. And wow, can't believe we already got diamonds. We'll dig down here for a while, and I'll probably go up to y = 0. Yeah, and on the channel, I decided to put a post out there today just to kind of check on what's a good length for videos. Kind of experimenting with how I'm doing the channel, so appreciate any feedback anybody has on what would be a good length of videos. As I started this, I had one vote so far that was for an hour or less. Makes sense, kind of keep it like a TV episode length. Yeah, we need some lapis. Let's go ahead and use our fortune on that, which that kind of works for me. I can always break it up. I can kind of check OBS and see. It's like we're at 6.5 minutes now, so it should be easy enough to keep track of how long the episodes are, and then I can just go ahead and break them up at about an hour. And that also lets me kind of work ahead too. So if I'm doing like a 5-hour episode, I might as well make it 5 episodes, and then with life and everything else that gets in the way, I can kind of work ahead a little bit. So that kind of works. I like that concept of keeping them about an hour, hour and a half maybe. And then like special occasion or a big project, we can do a longer one, something like that. But yeah, we'll see if I get more votes. I might get votes. I had the option in there for, you know, 10+ hour, up to 10 hours. So not that that would be a regular thing, but you know, maybe on the weekends I could do a really long one. And yeah, I don't know about other YouTubers doing Minecraft videos, but I've been watching my episodes. Just, you know, trying to learn from them, and just I enjoy watching these types of videos. That's the reason why I'm making them. So it's kind of fun watching my own videos. I don't know if that's weird or not, but yeah, it's kind of my favorite thing to watch right now. Just, I don't know, proud of what I'm producing, I guess. It's fun. So, and just trying to learn from it. Just kind of taking note of what works, what doesn't, so I can try to improve. So let's see. Just want to make an obvious end of the mine here. Well, it's not really a mine. It's more just we're clearing an area underneath the base. Just want to make a big open space right here at the beginning that we'll come back to. Yeah, 3 seems good, 4 seems better. That way I've got room for contraptions and different things. I don't know, 4 is going to take a little while to clear if we try to clear the whole thing to 4, so I'm probably not going to do that for all of it. I just figured this little entrance way, we can make it nice and tall. Yeah, I'm having so much fun with the channel. I really appreciate all the feedback. I've been getting comments already. I mean, even just I'm up to 22 subscribers, which kind of is awesome. Didn't know if anybody would want to watch my content for gaming, but I think I'd be making it anyway, just because, like I said, I enjoy watching these videos, so why not try to learn how to make them myself? I am trying to figure out the PlayStation. I spent a little time yesterday. That's the reason why I didn't record an episode yesterday. Well, part of the reason. I had some family stuff that was going on as well. But the PlayStation stuff seems pretty cool. I can record there. Still having issues with the live streaming. I'm hoping I get a response from a person. I think my next step is to create an account on X and send a message out to them to manually fix things. Yeah, definitely going to grab a lot of redstone here. So I'm hoping that gets corrected, because I do enjoy just the live interaction. I mean, that is a fun way to, you know, get to know the community and kind of, you know, get feedback on what people want to watch. So, yeah, concentrate a little bit here because that tough goes a lot quicker. Oh, there's actually iron down here. I didn't think there would be much iron at this bedrock level. Alright. We'll see how long an efficiency 4 pick goes. I am at level 28, so I'm thinking we may use up this 1 pick. We'll see how far we get with this pick. And then we can go to the anvil and we can do a name tag, so we can name the horse over there near the village. And then we can go over through the Nether Portal and go to the end base, and from there we can go ahead and enchant, you know, another diamond sword. And then that way we can come back and continue a little bit more efficiently. Hopefully we can get a really good enchantment on the next one. Alright. We'll go with that for now. Alright. That gives us a nice little, I don't know, bedrock base. Little area it's cleared out. We can get some storage going down here as we mine out the rest of it. Yeah, let's see how much that, yeah, that adds up really quickly. Hey, but we got 4 iron from that. Nice. We'll go ahead and do those and those. I just want to see what I get from this session, so I'm just going to put those there, and then I'll combine it later. Okay, so I'm not sure if I made an area down at the other end, so I will know when I get there. Yeah, let's just start digging. I'll go 3 high. How about I go 3 high, 2 wide? We'll see what we get. We'll just continue down to the other end. I think I did write down the coordinates as -1057, so I think I know about where the end is. Oh, let's go ahead and get the fortune on those. Oh, we got one beneath us as well. Alright, and we'll just fill those in. And I'm going to have to torch this up a little bit so we don't get mobs spawning down here. And I did bring a lot of torches with me, so that's good. A lot of times I start a project and then realize I didn't really plan for it, so keeps things interesting, hopefully. It was a weird pattern with those. It was actually symmetrical for the 2x3 in front of me. Because it kind of rotates the different patterns for the blocks. Oh, I almost missed that. There's more diamond underneath her feet. Alright, what do we get? Oh, we got 2. Alright, is there any more? Nope, I think that's it. I think the rest of it got eaten up by the bedrock. But let's double check just to make sure. Don't want to miss diamonds. Yeah, looks like we probably hit the spots where it's likely to be. Alright, let's fill that in. What do we get from that one? Oh, 5 more. Very nice. Let's go ahead and toss another torch down while we're paused. Alright. I do love just mining in this game. It's repetitive, just you can kind of zone out, listen to a video. That's what you'll be doing. For me, I would be listening to a video, but I'm recording a video. So, a little bit different. Oh, look what we got here. Got some more iron. Let's see, does that continue, or is that just the 1 block? Looks like 1. Yeah, oh, still need the fortune. Oh, a lot of redstone. Okay, very nice. And we'll fill that back in, if the mouse will cooperate. And go ahead and throw another torch. Yeah, still one of those things when I'm getting the videos ready. One of the keywords is kind of like a long form with no narration or something like that. So I guess people do like just watching somebody play Minecraft, you know, just digging or whatever they're doing. I don't know that I've ever watched any where there's no narration. It almost makes me think you guys might enjoy if I just, you know, mind and don't talk. I don't know if I can do that now that I've started. I've gotten so used to talking. Any like dead air kind of thing. You know, I guess the radio term. Yeah, they never want that silence on the radio because you just change channels. So it feels like I need to have conversation while I'm doing this. And I'm not missing all the diamond. I just wanted to go ahead and see how much there was first. I'm really impressed with how much diamond we're finding at this level. I mean, this is the most, like the highest percentage chance of it spawning. But, I mean, wow, look at that. All of that right there together. I don't know if that's just like a vein. I don't know, do diamonds have veins now? I mean, hopefully we don't run into lava down here, but... Wow. Look at that. How many? Wow, yeah, we're at 26 diamonds since we dropped off the diamonds. So yeah, making a couple of diamond pickaxes will not be an issue. I think we've already got enough for a full set of armor, which is part of the goal. I do want a nice set of armor, but I also want to be able to enchant it so that it's got the right kinds of things that I'm really wanting. Let's see. Yeah, I'm keeping the coordinates up. I'm trying to keep an eye on... Well, we have a ways to go. Because we did the stairs from a little above ocean level, like about 66, down to about -60. So... yeah, it's a little distance to cover here. Yeah, it's fun gameplay. Mining. Yeah. And I don't know, starting a gaming channel, I'm assuming like with the YouTube algorithm and all that kind of thing, I should probably stick with one game for now. Not a problem. I mean, Minecraft is the go-to game for me. But yeah, I was thinking it might be fun to play some other games as well. I did make a little test video. I don't know if you've ever played No Man's Sky, but that's one of those games. It was kind of like a redemption story. Horrible launch, and then they've constantly updated it ever since. It's all free content after that, and the game is amazing now. I love No Man's Sky. It's kind of like taking Minecraft and giving you a whole universe to play. You got the crafting, the base building, all the other kind of things that I really enjoy in this. Plus you get all the space battles and those types of storylines with different aliens and stuff. So it's always been a favorite, especially the expeditions. I really enjoy doing the expeditions in that game. Let's see. Been a little bit since we hit a diamond. Kind of got used to hitting diamonds every few blocks. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I picked up Satisfactory recently, so that's kind of a new game for me. I haven't had much chance to play that one. Didn't realize it was on the PlayStation. I saw it in the store and it was on sale, so picked that one up. Alright, got that. Oh, a little bit of redstone up top. Okay, grab that when we get closer. Oh, a little bit more up top. Is that my room or? Yeah, seems to be. Yeah. Alright, so we must have found ores right there. Cleared that a little bit. Because that's not the end of the tunnel. Still got a little ways, but we're getting close. Okay, those are still, yeah, that was a little bit more up top. And seems to be the last one. Okay. Like there was a conversation I started and then got distracted. Who, me? Yeah, it happens all the time. Go off on a tangent, get distracted by something. I'm sure there's a lot of half-started conversations already on lots of my videos. And I noticed a few mistakes I've made, just saying the wrong word for different things. But, yeah. Yeah, at least with recording these and, I don't know, even the live streaming, when I'm doing the cooking chat live streaming on my other channel, there I'm, you know, kind of watching the stove and cooking stuff and preparing all the different vegetables and things I'm cooking. So if I start telling a story there and I lose track of what I'm doing, I end up burning my food. So yeah, at least here I'm playing a game. But yeah, it's fun. It's a different kind of thought process when you're like active, moving around the kitchen, and when you're sitting in a chair with, you know, like hands on keyboard and mouse. So I'm glad I'm doing both channels at the same time. I am learning a lot from each. That's helping me improve both, and it's just, I don't know, it's both my passions. You know, it's the wanting to become a farmer and learning all the skills for that. And yeah, I've always been a gamer, always will be. So starting a channel gives me an excuse that, you know, I'm not working when I'm doing this, but I'm not completely playing either. This is, you know, I can say this is developing skills for my other channel. So let's see. Yeah, we need to extend this over a little bit. Let's make some space in the inventory. And that's our goodies so far. Very nice. Already got a second one there. Alright, I guess I need to go this way. If I can get my mouse wheel to actually lock onto it. Yeah, when you're mining like this, do you do a 2x3? And if you do you do like a little circle thing, or do you change up patterns all the time? I don't know. I think I tend to change patterns. I don't think I stick with the exact same pattern all the time when I'm mining a tunnel. It's getting kind of dark. I think this connects. I was thinking it would have connected already. Alright, let's go back around to the other side. I think it just missed it. I was probably just a couple blocks away. Let's see. Pick those up. Waiting for it to connect. Yeah, I know I've got the debug on there, so I could just look at the coordinates, but I'm kind of focused on, I don't know, the digging pattern at this point after I mentioned it. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I guess continuing that way makes sense since we have the mine shaft at that far corner. But for now, we'll just kind of leave that as an expansion area. We're not going to do that one. That's our nice big tunnel back to the starting area. That pick is almost gone. I said that was going to be our kind of measure for when it's time to move on. Let's see if we can make this one 3 high all the way down. know if it's going to make it. We'll see. It doesn't have much durability left. I don't think it's going to make it. So when this one is gone, are we okay using our fortune pick to finish this? Is that a waste of a fortune pick? Or is there an assumption that I'm going to add mending to that pick and get it back to 100% anyway? Wow, with no durability showing, I'm impressed with how far we've gone. That's a lot of blocks when there's not really any durability showing. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's close enough. I'm going to go ahead and use the good one. Well, yeah, because that one's Silk Touch. There's no point in using that Silk Touch. Yeah, we'll go ahead and finish. Oh, and look at there. Okay, is that the last of the gravel danger above my head? I think we're good. Alright, let's continue down to the end, and we'll check to see what we got from this one. Alright, and let's check the chest. Get rid of blocks. Actually, we'll keep the cobble, get rid of that. Alright, so diamonds. We got 43 diamonds, 5 iron. Ooh, 2 stacks and an extra 23. 48 lapis. That's a pretty nice haul for 1 pickaxe. Alright, so let's see. Why don't we keep these? We'll take those with us. We'll keep these here. You know, I want to take all of it with me. We'll take all the good stuff up to the surface level. We'll keep these down here for now. Oh, that's where my shears went. And that's where my brush went. Why don't I take the brush back up as well? I'm going to keep those here for now. Just in case there's something we find while we're down here. But yeah, it's a nice little entrance way to our bedrock, I don't know, mining area. I'm probably going to go ahead and clear all of that out. And then we can figure out what we do from there. Hopefully I find more diamonds. But I think the next round is going to be going after some iron. Alright, time to take the bubble vader. Love this thing. Just pop out the top in our base. So much faster than that ladder. Alright, go ahead and sleep. Avoid the phantoms. It's nice seeing those 2 maps there on the post. So we finished all that up in the last 2 episodes. Looking really good. I want to explore more over here, and I hope that we find an igloo over there. So if my next stop is the village to do the name tag, and then we go over here to do some enchanting for more diamond picks, might hop over there real quick and just see if we see an igloo. If we have time. Just to kind of test it out, I'm going to try to make this one close to an hour. No more than an hour and 15. Oh, I need to place those. Let's see. Got a couple diamonds in there. I'll go ahead and make it a half stack of diamonds in there. And we'll put the rest away. Okay. And we need to go ahead and block those. Wow, we got a lot of gold. Not enough for more. I will smelt those later, but for now, we'll put those in there like that. Just add those. I think I'll add those in there like that for the moment, just because those will be useful tools, but I don't want to keep them on me all the time. And let's go ahead and combine as a whole lot of redstone. But there's a lot of times where you actually need to use the redstone block, so it's good to have a whole lot of it. There we go, 24 blocks. That's a good haul. Okay, looking good. Anything I need? I think I'm good with that for now. Did I have a name tag in there, or are they in my inventory? I think I left, yeah. So we have some name tags. Yeah, we need a lot more iron. So yeah, the next time I go mining is probably going to be at around y equals 0 to y equals 10, 15, somewhere in that range. And then hopefully we get enough that we can go ahead and get another anvil here at this base. And I know with a lot of the stuff that I build, I'm going to end up with... Oh, wait a minute. Let me do this. I'm grabbing... No, I've already got 2. I'm carrying 1 now. I was thinking the beehives before I leave. And I do have the campfires now, so I'm not going to have any more bees attack me and lose any more bees. We'll just go with glass bottles this round. And then we don't have to chase the beeswax or the honeycomb. I do need to make sure I protect that so I don't walk into the campfires at some point. There we go. Alright, and that will be another honey block worth, so very nice. I forgot to add the lapis in there, but let's go ahead and add the lapis. You know what? Let's take the lapis with us and we'll put it over at the other base where we're actually going to be doing most of our enchanting. And a little bit of gravel. See, I don't have a pick on me. So let's take 3 of those diamonds and go ahead and make a new diamond pickaxe, and then that'll be our first one that we enchant. Alright, that's good. Okay, anything else we need from the base before we head out? Let's see, I did want to name one of the llamas Peru, just from my old llama back at the Atlanta Zoo. Thought I had more llamas in there. Oh, we didn't, that's what it is. We have 3 llamas because we tamed 2 of them, bred the 3rd one. The other ones that were in there, we just brought over, so they still belong to the merchant, who's actually in the Nether right now, so we'll see him when we go through. But yeah, I think the other one's despawned. So if we want to keep them, we'll have to make sure we either breed them or tame the new ones when they arrive on the island. So I'm thinking this brown one right here, that's going to be Peru later. Okay. And I still love that I made this thing so I bonk him in the nose. Okay, anything else that we need? I think that's good. Yeah, that's good enough. I could probably breed some more of the honeybees, but we'll worry about that later. It's already kind of productive. So, I guess we're heading into the Nether. And I need to close that real quick before I go away. Oh, got it. That was close. What did our merchant need? Water bottles and baked potatoes. I didn't bring either of those with me this time. How did I end up with a cobbled deep slate wall? Oh, it fell through when I was building the wall. Let's see. Can we trap him in somewhere with that wall? If I could get him over into that room instead of him walking up and down the stairs. Yeah, I did block that last time. So I could put a gate there so that he can't leave. Let's see. I'm making another crafting table. Yeah, always making crafting tables. Here, let's make a little base area over here real quick. And then I want to make a gate. And that way, he shouldn't be able to open a gate. And then I don't have to remove the block every time. And then he should be able to make it up there, but otherwise he will stay right there in the Nether. Alright. Let's head over to the village. Heading to the hub. Oh, uh-oh. We got a bee stuck in the Nether. Didn't think about bees going through the Nether portal. We'll worry about that later. I think that's gonna be I have to leash it and take it through. I didn't expect to be in the Nether. Wow. At least we have a protected hub passageway here where they're not really going to get in too much trouble. I only built most of this 2 blocks high, so I don't think we'll get many spawns in here. I don't know, we'll see if that's the case. Alright, and then heading down to the base. I think I need to clear 1 more block above my head. I still feel like I'm kind of bouncing on my head. I'm not face planting with every step, but... Okay, let's see. Put those there just in case we need them. Yeah, I hear the slime over there. I'm just not sure where it is. Okay. See if we get some drops from the slime. Yeah, and this time I don't have knockback. Still got the looting, so... come on, get close. I'll wait for you. Jump. And I'll come after you for that one. We got 1 cream, 2 creams. I don't want it to fall into the lava. Yeah, that one's just kind of waiting right there. Alright. Here's a chance to get that one. Oh. Hit by this. Oh, the little guy hit me on the side. Okay, here we go. Wow, they do hit hard when they hit you. Alright. Getting beat up by the little guys. Got the big one, then the little ones are gonna punch me. Alright, can you jump over here? Just gonna stare at me? There you go. Okay, and gotta hop in there to grab those. Are you gonna be able to make it? Oh, no, you're gonna jump up and hit me under the chin. Bam. Ah, I gotta watch my health. I'm getting kind of low. Alright, let's get back up into the base before something bad happens. Okay. Let's check, see what we got. Ah, 7. Not bad. I guess we're eating carrots. Get my health back up. Wow. That's not bad. Got 7 magma creams from 1 fight there. That's a lot of potions. Letting that carrot have a chance to work. Get my health back up a little bit. One more carrot. Let's go check the chest over there. Yeah, I think that's working to keep our crafting table from not catching on fire. Alright, yeah, we should probably add more chests over here. Grab one of those. We'll just add a chest on top. That one's already full. That'll work. Okay. I guess nothing I really need to put away. Go ahead and toss that in there. We don't need to carry that around. I'll hold on to those. And we'll put that back. Alright. 1 more carrot and let's head through to the village. Alright, goodbye, Nether. Can't believe there was a bee in the Nether. Oh, oh, oh. What did I get hit by? Oh, there was one that went through. Ooh, that was a surprise. Hello. I guess come get me so you don't go back through. Snuck up on me from the other side of the Nether. Alright, so we had a bee go through to the Nether and a little magma cube come through to this side. I do need to light this up. Just that would probably help keep things from being near the portal. Yeah, while it's nighttime and we have torches, let's go ahead and give us a little safety perimeter here. Keep things from spawning right on top. That way we don't get to the Nether portal and find a creeper waiting on us. Yeah, probably expand this or put something around it to protect it, but this helps. And we'll go with that for now. There's a pig way all the way over here. Alright. I don't know why I always take this little bridge. And I probably need to explore down there at some point too. Yeah, what do we see down there? Nothing much. I'm thinking that's probably lichen light. Yeah, we'll go explore that at some point. Oops, didn't mean to put a torch down. It's like a weird buzzing sound. I wonder if that was the lightning bugs. Yeah, it was really nice last night here, like in real life. I was sitting out on the front porch with my daughter. We were just having a nice conversation and watched the lightning bugs come out. That was so cool. It's, you know, that beautiful springtime weather, and yeah, had a bunch of lightning bugs out there, little fireflies. And I was telling her stories of when I was a little kid, sitting out on the front porch with my grandmother, and we'd catch fireflies, put them in a glass jar, make sure you put holes in the top, you don't want them to suffocate, and then just let them out before you head in for the night. She was telling me that she had read a story. It was like, I don't know, I guess a little kid story book that she had when she was younger, where it was kind of that catching the lightning bugs and put them in the jar, but the kid forgot to put holes in it and all the lightning bugs died. So she's always avoided catching lightning bugs because it just seemed so sad. So I didn't realize that she had read that. But, yep, that was a thing. Oh, yep, talking about creepers. Oh, nope, don't blow up. I didn't want it to blow up the firefly bushes after I'm talking about fireflies. And we got a few arrows. Let's do it safely from here. There we go. Yeah, I didn't have that many. Oh, and level 30. Perfect. Well, I would say it's perfect, but we're going to use a couple of levels doing the name tag, so we're going to have to regain those last 2 levels when we get over to the experience farm. I need to make more torches too. Kind of using up all my torches here. And we'll just add a little light here too, just make this waterway a little bit safer. Yeah, I saw the skeletons over there. I don't know if they saw me. Nope, I guess not. Alright, let's check out the village, see how everybody's doing. The golems are doing their job. They look fairly healthy without us around drawing in all the mobs at night. Oh, thank you. More arrows. Oh, and that was the last of my torches. I was like, why am I holding a bone? Okay. Oh, got a zombie over there. You got him? There you go. Oh, there's one on my roof. Did it spawn on the roof? Wow. Okay. Alright. Well, we're safe inside. Hello, Minecraft. How you doing? Got fish. I'm holding the wrong thing to help you, right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, been a while since I've been here. Let's give you a fish just because. Nope, I'm trying to give you a carrot. You don't want the carrot. There you go. I'll eat the carrot. You eat the fish. There we go. That's good. Put our fish away. Okay, so we have 2 name tags. Let's see, right there. Okay. Oh, let's not stand on the door. Still got bad guys outside. Alright, so our first name tag was Stalia. And we will name the horse before we leave the village. And I do want to name my llama Peru. Alright, so I'll take that one back with me. Okay, we can store those away. We'll store that stuff in here. Okay, and I'll keep that out so I remember to do it when I go back. Alright, and then I need to make more torches while I'm thinking about it. Okay, that's good. Alright, let's go ahead and sleep in the bed here. Yep.
Respawn point set.
There we go. Sleeping. Let's go ahead and get rid of the debug. I don't need that on the screen. Yeah, I was thinking I should have let the cat get up before I slept in the bed, because it's really cute that it comes over and lays on your chest. Yeah, my cat's... That's how I woke up this morning. I had a cat on my chest just kind of like scratching at me, just trying to wake me up. My son was on vacation, so I was the one responsible for feeding the cats. So they only let me sleep in so long before they came into the bedroom and told me it was time to wake up and feed them. So the cats had me trained. I don't think there's anything else I really need here. Yep. Let's go ahead and... Whoops. Let's go ahead and name our horse. And then we will head over, do some... Oh, some more arrows. Gotta grab those. Oh, you're looking rough. Let's go ahead and give you a little repair. There you go. Much better. Thank you for taking out the skeletons, protecting the village. Oh, more arrows. Oh, you're looking pretty rough too. There you go. I know. I'm using up iron when all I would really need to do is put down some torches, but I kind of like repairing them. And I'm pretty sure it would respawn more because the village is large enough. But again, I kind of like repairing them. Feels like I'm maintaining the village. And look, I get paid in arrows and bones. Oh, and string. And zombie flesh. Oh, and I would have missed that if I hadn't gone after the other ones. Nice. Okay, I think that's everybody repaired. So many golems in this village. I mean, look right there. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 golems. Yeah, can you spot the golems? Yeah. I think it's because it is a fairly large village, but there's a second village, and I think what it did was it put the ones from the other village. You can see it across the water there. I think somehow their golems are over here because I don't think I've seen any golems over in that village. I don't know. Interesting game mechanics. All right, there's Stalia. Yep, good. And Stalia is over here in the little fenced-in area. It seems wrong not to go inside the fence to do this. Okay. So we got Stalia, and there you go. Awesome. Thank you so much for naming my horse. Alright, we'll have to take her for a quick run. If I can remember how to jump over the fence. How do I jump over the fence? Oh, I'm horrible at this. Okay. It's when you release it, I think. There we go. I finally made it over the fence. Alright, let's change the view. Yeah, let's ride over to the other village real quick. She's been in that fence since I started playing. And there's still a weird structure over there. Just odd shape of stone. Alright. I'm looking for the golems. Golem. How do you pronounce it? Alright, here we go. Getting around all that. Yeah, this is a cool little village. Oh. Yeah, I had the horse over here. That's where I first tamed it. Okay, they do have one over here. Yeah. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's just the one. Not quite an even split, but they have a little protection. Yeah, this is the one that has all the leather workers. No cows. Lots of leather workers. Oh, nope, I see a second one. Okay. Yeah, they do have one. He's looking pretty rough. There we go. Go ahead and switch back to first person. We'll grab those arrows and grab the iron, and we will, whoops, press the right buttons. There we go. Yeah, you need 3 iron. All good? Yeah, I felt bad. I was watching that previous episode where I rescued the iron golem from the pillagers, and then it got killed. The pillager shot it with the crossbow. I saw the iron there. I think I left the area quick enough that the iron is still there. But I feel like I need to go back and, you know, have some vengeance on the pillagers for killing the iron golem that I rescued. I think I still have a bed over there. So, yeah, it'd be easy to reset my spawn over there before the battle. Speaking of, I think I'm still running around without a bed. Yeah, I should probably make another bed at some point. Let's go this way. We'll take a different path back. I want to see if the horse will make it across with me on... Okay, it will swim with me. Nice. Oh, that's a drop. Let's stay on this path. There's a whole thing with breeding horses and trying to get the best stats and everything, and I don't think I've ever really done much with that. I think I played around with it just a little bit, but I know you could do all kind of, you know, just setting up ways to test it to see how fast it is and how high it jumps and all the other stats that you can improve. That's a nice ravine. Oh, I see another village over there. Yeah, I told you, I can get distracted so easily in this game. I don't think we have a map that covers that village. Since we're out. Let's see, how am I doing on time? Oh, I'm glad I didn't continue. I looked over at the OBS and, yeah, noticed out in the corner of my eye that there's lava ahead. Alright, so we're at 50 minutes, 52 minutes. So if I'm going to keep this one around an hour, I can't explore the village too much, but we'll just take a quick ride over to see it. And then we'll know if we need to come back soon to visit again. It's not too far away. Oh, watch where I'm going. It's another deep ravine. Okay, it's a nice plains village. Got a little shop. Oh, that's another leather working station. Yeah. Yeah, just passing through. Oh, there's a new cat. Alright. Yeah, I told you. Distraction, distraction. Alright. Get my horse to wait here. And hello, donkey. Alright. Where'd the cat go? Went around the building, I think. There it goes. Let's catch up a little bit. Is that a tabby? Not sure what kind of cat that one is. Yeah, it seems like a full-grown. Oh, see the dripstone right ahead too, and an injured golem. All right, don't go too far. Oh no, it's going in the cave. Oh no, it's in the water. That might make it easier to tame it. There we go. Yeah, that was much easier. Hello. We have a new cat. Very cool. Alright, let's check. We'll double check advancedly and see what kind of cat that is. Let's see. A red. Okay, so it's a red cat. A tabby is a different one here. So we got a red cat. Alright, very cool. I'll add that one to the list when I finish the episode. And let's get back into the game. If it'll catch up there. There we go. Had a little lag. Let's Let's give you some repair. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more iron if I keep repairing all the golems. Okay, so what should we do with you? You think you would follow the horse if I'm riding the horse? We'll give that a try. Let's go get back on the horse and we'll head back to the village and see if we can get you over there. I'm going to change to this view so I can try to keep track of the cat that I've already lost. Where's the cat? I guess if I keep hearing the cat, we know it's following. It'll probably do its little warp thing if we don't go too fast. I don't know. I don't see a cat. The sun's setting. We don't want to wait too long. I don't know. What should I do? How about I sleep in a bed over here, set it to morning. I can leash the cat and ride and see if that works. Alright, let's find a quick bed before they're all taken. Oh, that one's already taken. Oh, empty chest. Have we been here? Nope, farmer in that one. Nope, no beds in this one. Told you I need to keep a bed on me at all times. Well, I definitely hear the cat. It's getting dark. Oh, they left their door open. What do you have? Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of empty chests. I think I've been here before. Probably didn't see a cat last time. Alright, yeah, they've got like no beds in this place. Alright, well, this one's got to be an empty bed. Oh, how did he get over there? Did he swim? Or has he not been able to leave his house because there's water there? Okay. Alright, are there any empty beds? Oh, he's not sleeping. I think that's the nitwit. Oh, I saw my cat. Alright, protect me from creepers because I'm out at night. Alright, well, let's grab a leash and find the cat that wandered away again. Hello, kitty. Where'd you go? There you are. There you go. Follow me, kitty. The night is dark and full of terrors. Keep the creepers away from me. Oh, there was a baby cow. Aw, cute. You got big horns for being such a little baby. It had to be rough on the mama giving birth to you. Oh, let's protect the village. We stayed out here to let mob spawn. Okay, well, I don't know if there's a bed for me to sleep in to make it morning. Oh, Archer over there. Don't kill my cat. Oh. Yeah, I gotta defend my cat. You shooting at my cat? Oh, and a spider. I just hope my cat doesn't walk in front of me. I would hate to have me kill the cat while I'm defending it. Alright. Yeah, there's zombies outside that door. I think the best thing we can do to protect the village is to leave it. Let's get out of here. I think we're going to have to go around this way. There was a creeper the other direction. Alright. Oh, we got a bunch of things going on here. Oh, and a nice portal over here. Alright, let's go this way. Come on, kitty. Keep up. It's dangerous out here. What am I doing? This is insane. Ah! Oh no. Lost the kitty. Oh, I can't do it from that angle. All right, let's get you. All right, you're with me again. I don't know where the leash went. Let's get on the horse. Let's change the view. All right, I'm turning around. Which way am I going? All right, this way. Okay. Ah, we lost it again. All right, kitty's just not keeping up. Ah, we gotta get her kitty. Let me change. I can't see where I'm going. I'm gonna die. Okay. All right. Whoa, so many spiders. Oh, and the kitty's right in front of me. Careful, kitty. I'm a bad aim. Oh, this is dangerous. Why am I doing this? Yeah, I think I saw a baby zombie. Nope, that's my cat. Aim high. Gotta hit him in the head. Ah, creeper! Oh no!
Was blown up by creeper.
Ah, wow. A series of bad decisions. Hopefully my cat is okay. Let's sleep, and then this has become a rescue mission. I'm right at 1 hour. All right, I'm gonna leave this as a cliffhanger. You're gonna have to come back to the next episode and see if my cat survived. Okay. All right, so wrapping up, we found a lot of diamonds, a little bit of iron, lots of redstone and gold. And then we found a new village after naming our horse, and I stayed out too late and things kind of went bad. So come back next time and let's find out if the cat survived. All right, gonna end it there. See you next time.